Hello and welcome to yet another episode of English in Everyday Life. By the way, how are you all doing? Are you learning anything new every day to keep you positive during these coronavirus days? I hope you are. So here we go with some English classes too. Today we are going to see how to use the words may and might. These are again words which go together very often, are taught together very often, just like can and could. The reason is these two words also have similar applications, just like can and could. So now let's see how to use these two words. Number one, may and might are both used to talk about possibilities. They're used to talk about possibilities of the present and the future. Let's see a few examples. It appears that the government may extend the lockdown period. Take an umbrella with you. It may rain anytime. We may overcome this situation very soon. In all these cases, we can also use might. The only difference is that while may talks of a strong possibility, might is used to express weaker possibilities. So whether to use may or might depends entirely on how much of a possibility you consider this to be. For example, when we say the lockdown may extend, it depends on how much of a possibility you think it to be. If you think it's a strong possibility, then you say the government may extend the lockdown. If you consider it to be a weaker possibility, you would say the government might extend the lockdown. So this is how we use may and might. May is also used to give permission, as in, you may use my laptop if you want. You may go out for a walk. You may take a break now. So these are all expressions which give permission. You can only use may in all these expressions. May is also used to ask for permission, to seek somebody's permission. For example, may I take a days off? May I work from home? May I borrow your laptop? And so on. In these cases too, might is normally not used. There were days when people used to use might in these instances. However, now it sounds more obsolete, which means outdated. It is no more used in cases of seeking permission. May is also used to express wishes. So that is the fourth application of may. May all your wishes come true. May we get rid of corona very soon. When we have to express our wishes too, we can use may. You must have heard people saying, he may have forgotten. So in this case, if you see, may is followed by have. May is used along with have and the third form of the verb to assume about past actions, which means to speculate or to guess about past actions. My friend did not answer to my message. She may not have seen the message at all. She may not have seen the message at all. So this is a negative expression of may if you observe closely. So this is how you use negative expressions. So if you have to go for a positive example, my friend did not wish me on my birthday this year. She may have forgotten. So in all these cases, we are assuming about a past action. So the structure in all these cases will be subject plus may plus have plus the third form of the verb plus other words. And if you're talking about a negative structure, subject plus may plus not plus have plus the third form of the verb plus other words. For all the other usages of may, we use it along with the first form of the verb. It is only to talk about past actions or about your guesses about past actions that you actually use may along with have and the third form of the verb. This is very important. I hope you make a note of it. In these cases, again, might can be used. Even when you are talking about assumptions about your past actions, you can use might. So all these cases will be my friend might not have seen the messages, people might have taken permission from the authorities, and so on. In all these cases, may or might can be used depending upon the degree of possibility. I hope it is clear now. So these are majorly the expressions, the usages of may and might. Apart from all these applications, might has been considered to be the past form of may. In fact, this is more prevalent in British English. For example, he asked me if he might borrow my car. These expressions are also becoming obsolete. People no longer use this. Instead of this might, people tend to use could in these expressions. Like he asked me if he could borrow my car instead of saying he asked me if he might borrow my car. So very often, even when we use may for seeking permission, it is often in a very formal context. You don't go and ask your mom, may I have something to eat, or mom, may I eat the cookies. Often may is used in official context, and in most of these cases may can be replaced by could. Like when you say may I use your laptop, you can also use could in the place could I use your laptop please, because both may and could are actually formal expressions or are used for seeking permission in a formal atmosphere. I hope you are now clear about the usages of may and might. So please have that in mind and use these modal verbs judicially. May, might, can, and could. There are instances where a few of these words can be used interchangeably. However, you need to take care that you do not use the wrong modal verb or the wrong word in the wrong context. So be careful with your usages. May is more appropriate for seeking formal permissions, for giving out your wishes, for talking about possibilities, and to talk about your assumptions about past actions. So that is it for now. If you don't like the video and if you did gain something out of it, please do not forget to hit the like button, share the video as much as possible, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. Your subscriptions are important to us. Stay safe. Bye bye.